All right, good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well, although it's kind of crunch time for me. Trying to get a bunch of things done around the house for our daughter's graduation open house on Saturday, so I've got 3 days left. And yeah, running around doing a lot of things. But before I get into that, I just wanted to show you a customer had sent me a decal set in order to make the car for them, and I order no background removed, and I order this particular decal set, the 54 Starburst 2020 Kyle Busch Xfinity car with the yellow background removed. I'm trying to think if I've ever had this happen before, where I have a decal set of each. But you can just see and note a few of the differences, right? And how important it is to remove the background in order to, I think, make the best custom. So you can see here, and primarily, you've got these roof lines here and these seams where decals will come together, right? So here, along the edge of the roof, where it meets the top part of this, when you have this background removed, you can see how it just eliminates that transition place. And especially on these Xfinity cars, where I see a significant help is around the driver's signature. So you see how it says Rowdy here? I'm trying to hold the camera still here. See how it says Rowdy? Well, for some reason, it's kind of on an angle down. It kind of bends down a little bit. And so I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why it's not straight across. But when I've worked with these before, when you bring this together, I don't want it angled like that. I want it straight across, right? So with the background removed, I can cut out that Rowdy and straighten it up and make it look, like it should. You can see the same thing up here, right? You can see how that's angled. I don't know why. It just bothers me, right? It just bothers me that it's like that. So it just makes it a little bit more challenging to have the have the custom come out, really, really nice. You can see here, just some of the challenges with how this will line up with this, right? So you have the Starburst across here, and you've got a little bit of a residue of the S here next to the headlight, a little bit of the residue of it here mixed in with the Goodyear signature or logo, and trying to get that, this, and this all to line up, all the while trying to keep no seams with the yellow background or with the main yellow color. That's going to be really, really hard. Whereas when you work it over here, you can separate it out a little bit and not be concerned about the yellow background not lining up. But either way, that's not going to be an easy task, and it's just made harder when you have this background. Yes, I'm going to paint this car yellow, and I'll try to match this yellow decal as much as possible. But yeah, whenever you order decals, I highly recommend removing a background color, if at all possible. Obviously, something like this, you can't really do that because it's got, the design all over the place and different shades of the green, and it's just, really difficult. So, I just paint that black and do my best laying the decals over top of it. So just wanted to do that real quickly and just show you the differences. Again, I don't know if I've ever had the same decals set together, where I have mine, and then a customer sent me one without the background removed. So, yeah, I haven't really made much progress at all. I've been working, painting our kitchen, and so my most likely I'm gonna be able to start getting back, working some things after the open house on Saturday. So I've got a couple Supras here. This is the Brandon Jones Toyota Darlington Supra for Mr. MR. And I've got, these are all going to be the Starburst here that get worked for multiple people. Another 43 vote. And yeah, so got to do the Laughing Clown and the 26 Wonder for Billy, as well as his I just lost my train of thought, as well as the plastic remote control cars that he wants me to do. So I've got a couple of those to do. So yeah, that's what's going on. I've been doing so many things around the house. It's just insane. When you're painting your kitchen and then an adjacent room, it just completely disrupts your family environment. And so, and it's, you see me work these cars. I am very meticulous, and so I've got drywall repair to do. I've got sanding to do. I've got caulking to do. I've got priming to do, and then I've got the paint. And then I wait multiple days before I put the receptacle covers back on and switch plate covers back on, because I don't want them sticking to the paint. So yeah, I'm very if you know what I mean, blank retentive when it comes to these projects. And so I'm definitely testing the patience of my wife, taking so long doing this kind of stuff. The other thing that I'm doing, I'll show you real quick. It's kind of interesting. So we have these outdoor lights, just standard outdoor lights that hang outside and kind of light up the front of the house. And I was telling my wife how we should just get new ones, because they're so old, and they're really unsightly, because they're really getting faded by the sun and stuff like that. You can see. And she's like, "Why would you do that? It's not necessary. Spending the money on that kind of thing." So, I was thinking probably a good $50 a piece. Well, so as you can see, I said, all right, well, let me just bring them inside, and maybe I can disassemble them. I'll wire brush them and clean them up and paint them, and then put them back up there. So that's what I'm doing. Taking them apart. I've got got all the glass over here that's already been cleaned, and reflective shield there. I already got that part, and now I've already kind of wire brushed and scrubbed these things down, and I'm ready to paint them. Yeah, a lot of bug debris that gets inside of them, and do that. So I'm taping off this stuff, kind of wire brushed and did that. Obviously taping off the light socket in there. These are pretty old, and so I was messing with it yesterday, and this snapped off. So I got the JB Weld and put that in place, and so it's just about dry, just about ready for paint, and so I'll do that probably here this morning. But I'm just I'm just painting it. Let's see if I can. I'm just painting it with this. It's like a flat black. Yeah, it's a flat black. Wood, metal, plastic, and more. Paint and primer. Just doing one simple coat, right? It says double cover. And so, so saving myself, probably $50 a light. We've got 3 lights. I've already done 2. This is the third one. So kind of working that in my spare time and getting that done. So yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. And then the last thing that happened on Sunday, so here I am watching the race on Sunday, and I sit with our family laptop on the couch, and I watch the race, and I kind of follow some things, other sports and stuff like hockey and maybe baseball scores or whatever, right? Just trying to chillin' on a Sunday afternoon, and the laptop dies. So the other day I had to take the laptop over to this geek store place to see if they can resurrect it. But amongst everything going on, we lost our family laptop, and it's funny. I'm at the store with the guys. They say, "Do you have anything important on this laptop?" And I'm like, "Why do you think I'm here?" Because we don't do the Dave Ramsey. If you know who Dave Ramsey is, very smart Christian financial guy, very very intelligent. He's now doing a lot of YouTube stuff from his Dave Ramsey show, but we do have a family budget, right, where we keep track of our expenses and we try to stay on track with our financial goals and stuff. And so that budget file is on there. So one of these days I'll do better at backing things up and using the cloud or whatever. But anyways, I'm rambling. I hope you guys have a great day. Probably not going to do a video until Sunday at the earliest, just with everything going on over the next few days. Celebrating our daughter's high school graduation, our first daughter that's got to that point in her life. So it's exciting time, but a very busy time as I'm trying to get a lot of projects done. So I appreciate your patience for those of you that have ordered stuff and that I'm trying to work and get the cars done for you. I'm not going to be taking requests probably until July now with all of this, but yeah. I'll continue to try to do videos every few days, but you're probably not going to see another one until Sunday at the earliest. But okay, guys, God bless, and we will talk to you later. Take care.